Hello, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me as we continue reading Revenge of the Slobbery Stranger, which is the second book in the Slobbery Stranger series. Okay, so today is chapter 11, and the illustration today here was drawn by one of my nephews named Joey when he was a senior in high school. I asked him to draw me a map of the setting of this chapter. So here we have the Homestead Water and Theme Park, the Homestead Hotel, the Doggone Pet Kennel, and Lake Getaway. So when the three families pulled up to the hotel, they had a welcoming committee standing there with smiling faces. Detective Bringhamback, Clara May, Clyde, Aunt Betsy, and Happy. "Welcome to Homestead," Homer Bringhamback announced as the families got out of their vehicles. "This is a really nice vacation spot," Brady's mom said. "I didn't realize that the water park is right next door to the hotel." Two bellhops came out and began loading their luggage onto a cart. "Excuse me," Brady said to them, "could you please tell us where your playground is?" "Sure, young lady," one of the bellhops answered. "It's right outside our hotel restaurant in the back, facing Lake Getaway. The boat docks are right there too, where people can rent boats." "So we can see the playground and the lake while we're eating?" Brady asked. "You sure can," the bellhop answered. "In fact, the whole back wall of the restaurant is made of glass, so everyone has a great view." "Cool," the kids yelled happily. Aunt Bessie walked over and knelt down to pet little Samson. Happy was excited to see her baby. She and Samson sniffed and licked each other's faces. "Homer and I will reserve some tables while you all are getting settled," Clyde said. "Sounds like a plan," Stone replied. Clara May looked at the children's parents. "I know you guys are tired. If you want, the kids can help Aunt Betsy and me take the pets next door to the kennel." "Thank you. That's a great idea," Sweetie answered. "Okay then," Clara May said. "We'll all meet back at the restaurant." All 6 children walked together with Clara and Aunt Betsy over to the kennel. Jordan and Chase wanted to carry Samson and Frisky since the other kids got to ride with them in the car. They walked up to the counter to the big open lobby. The employees were very friendly. They all wore white shirts with black paw marks on them, black uniform pants, and black caps that read "Doggone Pet Kennel." Clara May signed her name and Samson's and Frisky's names on the register, while Aunt Betsy, the children, and their pets looked around. The back of the lobby had glass walls and French doors. They could see the boat docks and people riding by on pontoons, speedboats, and jet skis. They walked through the doors into the pet play yard. Jordan was still holding Samson. He walked over to the pet pool. One of the pet caregivers, Miss Doris, was there watching 2 dogs swimming with life jackets on them. "Look, Samson gets to go swimming," Jordan said enthusiastically. Chase ran over with Frisky. She mewed loudly and started clinging to him with her claws when she saw the water. "Ouch," he said as she scratched at him. Jaden laughed. "Cats don't like water, Chase." Another of the workers came over. "Hi, I'm Miss Tiffany. Let me help you, honey," she said as she carefully unhooked Frisky's claws from Chase's shirt. "We have a special play area for cats with scratching posts and toys. Come over and see. Your kitty will love it." Clara May joined Aunt Betsy and the kids in the play yard. "They're getting ready to feed the animals their supper too," she said. "We need to go on over and meet your parents at the restaurant." Samson looked up at Jordan with sad puppy eyes and whimpered. "Please don't leave," he was trying to say. "Happy, you stay close to Samson and Frisky," Aunt Betsy said. happy bark. Samson wagged his tail. At least his mommy would be with him. Miss Tiffany saw that the kids were having a little anxiety about leaving their animals. The hotel allows pets in their playground as long as you clean up after them and keep them on a leash. We'll ask our moms and dads if it's all right for us to get them after dinner, Emily said. Meanwhile, Bob Sayer and Marie Porter were sitting with the adults at the hotel restaurant drinking iced tea. They were discussing the interview that they would be having in the morning at the WXYZ news station. Our interview will be pre-recorded, Miss Porter said. That way, a cameraman can follow you guys to the Family Fun water park and get some video footage of everybody on the merry-go-round and water slides. By the way, Bob said in a serious tone of voice, before the children get here, I need to tell you that Sonny Slade and another inmate escaped from jail today. Sweetie was shocked and upset. What? Now, I understand how you must feel, but please don't be alarmed, Bob replied. We reported it during our 5 o'clock program and showed a picture of them so everyone will be on the lookout. There's also extra security here at the hotel tonight and at the water park tomorrow as a precaution, Marie added. A couple of the other inmates said that they were headed out west as far as they could get, so there's a strong possibility that they're out of town. Last time, the kids were by themselves at the lake, Stone said. This time, we're not letting them out of our sight. You can count on us to help you look out for the kids, Jaden's dad said. That's right, each of the other adults chimed in. Just then, Clara, Betsy, and the kids arrived. Everyone agreed not to say anything to the children so they wouldn't be afraid. They all sat down beside their parents. The waiter had helped them put together 3 long tables so everyone could sit together. Bob and Marie said hello to the children and asked Jake and Emily what they would like to say during the interview. Well, on the trip up here, we were practicing how we would tell people some safety tips that we learned, Jake said. Yeah, our mom and dad found some stranger safety tips on the internet and printed it out. We've been reading them with our friends that came with us, Emily added. Can we take turns sharing them tomorrow? Yes, that's a great idea, Marie replied. We'll let you folks eat your dinner, Bob said. We need to get back to the TV station for a little while and get home to our own families. Okay, so now we're ready to read our reading comprehension questions that are at the end of each of my chapters. Number 1. Who was at the hotel to welcome the families to Homestead? Number 2. Name 2 things the family would be able to see through the big glass wall in the hotel restaurant. Number 3. Clara May and Aunt Betsy took the kids and pets next door to the... Number 4. Jordan was excited about a fun thing that Samson was going to be able to do at the doggone pet kennel. What was it? Number 5. When Samson was feeling sad about being left at the kennel, what did Aunt Betsy do? Number 6. How did Miss Tiffany help the kids feel better about leaving their pets? Number 7. What serious news did Bob Sayer tell the children's parents? And number 8. What kind of help was offered to the McCoys when they heard this? Okay, so next time we will be reading chapter 12, Figuring a Plan, and I hope you can join me again. I look forward to it. You all have a wonderful day. Bye, boys and girls.